Scorpio, you have sealed your fate by making the right decision. Right now, Spirit is showing me that you are sitting in the King's energy. This is an archetype of sovereign mastery. Okay, this is the benevolent force that brings order, vision, and blessings to life. So as you've been in the recent past, you felt lost, but now you have this decision. You have put order into your life by making the right decision. And with that, you have sealed your fate. Rooted in power is what I'm hearing from Spirit. And there's a will and a compassionate energy that's coming through here. Very bright. You have all these beautiful yellows and oranges you could be resonating with, but this beautiful power of happiness, of your goal, that vision that you've been imagining, envisioning, and holding onto for quite some time. You are now turning this into reality. And it's because you made this decision. It's because you have chosen to put yourself first and those that you love first, but mostly yourself. And so you've sealed your fate here in a very powerful way. And in today's reading, we're going to go into that more and see how you've sort of sealed this and what it is. You can see this golden nugget here. Whenever this golden pearl shows up, this is a blessing. This is something specific we're going to explore, okay? This is a form of abundance. It's a gift. It's a joy. So if you're new to my channel, I also work a little bit different from all the other readers. I will meditate in your sign's energy. This will happen days and days before I sit down to record this, until Spirit sends me a vision for your sign at this time. My readings are timeless, and I do offer personal vision readings. You can book that with me down below. But I will meditate in your energy until Spirit shows me a vision. And Scorpio, Spirit has shown me a beautiful vision of trusting the unknown and this faith. You have to have faith when you make this decision. You have to have faith in yourself moving forward. And I'm going to read you this vision because after I see it, I have to write it down so I can read it to you. I can read it back to you exactly how Spirit showed me, because it's important to Spirit and me and I to really relay this message, really show you exactly what Spirit showed me. Okay? So in order to do that, I have to write it down for you and read it back to you. So let's get into this vision, and then we'll get into the tarot reading after. The ravine looms before you, immense, endless, veiled in drifting silver fog that swirls like breath from some sleeping giant. The air tastes of cold iron and storm, sharp enough to sting your tongue. A narrow bridge stretches across the void, its boards trembling with every whisper of wind. The ropes creak and sigh, heavy with unseen weight, slick with mist and age. Each plank beneath your gaze is split and swollen, worn thin by time and memory. Murmuring its own quiet warning, you stand still at the edge, your breath shallow and uneven. Behind you lies what is safe, the beaten trail, the small certainties of what you've already endured. But ahead, emptiness, a silence so deep it hums, resonating through your ribs like a second heartbeat. The chasm below doesn't just lie still, it moves, alive with wind and shadow, pulsing as if it too were breathing. You can't see the far side. You aren't even sure there is one. You tell your body to move, but your feet won't obey. The hesitation feels like betrayal, as though leaving the unknown means abandoning yourself. The fog curls up around your ankles, soft and cold, like doubt given form. Then something in you shifts. You inhale and take the first step. The wood shrieks beneath your weight, and your heart surges into your throat. The bridge rocks violently, the ropes crying out in protest. You clutch them with pale knuckles, holding on as if to life itself. The second step comes slower, heavier, a surrender whispered to something far larger than fear. By the third step, the bridge seems to recognize you. Its movements soften, syncing with your breath. The rhythm begins, one step, one breath, one heartbeat. Slowly you find yourself swaying with the bridge, the wind, the world itself. You're not walking anymore. You're moving in harmony. Halfway across, the fog thickens. Everything dissolves into white. There is no up or down, no sky or earth, just you and the endless pale. Panic flares bright and fast in your chest. What if the bridge gives way? What if you've made a terrible mistake? But beneath the roar of fear comes something gentler. Not a voice exactly, but a knowing that hums through your bones. Keep going. So you close your eyes. You walk by faith, not sight. Each step becomes a promise to trust what you can't see, to release what you can't hold. The ropes hiss, the planks groan, and the wind screams through the gorge, but you don't stop. You move forward because something inside you refuses not to. When fear crests, you look down. A mistake maybe, but not what you expect. Instead of darkness, there's light. Faint at first, rippling through the mist like liquid gold. The fog parts just enough to show your reflection shimmering far below. Eyes wide, face wet with tears, trembling but alive. You don't see terror anymore. You see strength. You see the spark of courage that carried you here. And then you understand the bridge wasn't testing your faith at all. It was teaching you how to feel it. You take another step and another. The planks grow firmer beneath your feet. The ropes hum softly instead of moaning. Your movements quicken, not from panic now, but from exhilaration, from the wild joy of trust. When your foot finally meets solid ground, the fog splits apart like a curtain being drawn. Light floods the world, gold, pure, and new. The far side isn't an ending, but a beginning. Hills rolling into the horizon, a sky brushed with dawn, the scent of rain, washed earth rising to meet you. You turn back once more. The bridge gleams behind you in the sunlight, no longer a relic of fear, but a span of quiet power. You laugh, raw, free, breaking the silence, and tears slip down your cheeks, warm against a chill. Faith, you realize, was never about seeing what waited beyond. It was about stepping forward when you couldn't. It was about crossing anyway. Just like the kings entered this power, this decision, this fate you've sealed by making this decision to have faith, to trust your instincts, to trust the journey, to trust yourself, to make the right choice. The choice that aligns you. This king energy is going to help you cross this threshold, help you cross the bridge, this decision you make is going to propel you forward. Okay? So whether you've made this decision already or you have to make a decision, trust yourself. Have faith. Please re-listen to the vision as many times as you'd like until you understand what Spirit needs you to at this time. It's going to be different for everybody. And as always, only take what resonates, okay? So let's see. Okay, what wants to come forth? The number 56. It is the 9 of Swords. The 8th to the 14th of November could be significant to you, which I will be releasing this video, I believe, just past the 14th. So something here has shifted for you. Something has You have outgrown something, is what Spirit's showing me. You have outgrown something very recently, and this was sort of the point, like in the vision where this bridge, you see the bridge and you contemplate, where am I going? What am I doing? Why am I here? And what's next? This is kind of this turning point. And your mind is racing here. You are choosing to take the next step. What is affecting Scorpio at this time? What are the forces affecting Scorpio at this time? You have the number 60 you could be resonating with. You have the 5 of Swords, very mental. You're changing, you're shifting from a lack mindset to an abundant mindset. You have the 15th to the 21st of July. That could be significant dates for you in the future or in the past, or they might not resonate with you at all. But the 5 of Swords is about taking back for you. It's taking back your own space, the space you've been quietly sort of suffering in. And for most of you, this is a space within yourself, in your mind, in your head, of regret or grief or loss or deception, betrayal. This is shifting for you. These forces are really affecting you at this time, but this is what drives you to this bridge, this metaphorical bridge, like, in the vision. This ravine didn't always have a bridge. This ravine used to be just a huge ravine of these feelings, of these emotions, of these thoughts. But now this bridge is showing itself to you because you sealed your fate. You created this bridge by taking the initiative, by making this choice, by deciding and controlling your own fate. You decide what comes next, and you can create this bridge to help you, to guide you, taking back your power. Let's get another tarot deck here. What is an energy guiding Scorpio at this time? Queen of Swords. Swords. The swords are your biggest enemy. Your mind, the swords, your mind, your thoughts are your biggest enemy, but your greatest weapon. That's what I'm hearing with this card. They can either be your downfall, or they have in the past, but they can also be your greatest tool of embracing your power and creation and changing everything. So ask yourself, Scorpio, where are you shifting your mind? Who or what are you giving your thoughts to? Because your thoughts, your mind, this is energy. And it's draining you when you are not placing it where it gives you a sense of peace and alignment and enlightenment. The Knight of Cups. Things that used to affect you, people and energies that used to cause you a lot of chaos and suffering and confusion, now you have outgrown these energies because you have shifted how you think and how you see yourself and how you see the world. You have shifted this in a powerful, significant way. So now, Scorpio, you can weather the storm. There can be chaos all around you, or this energy can try and come in and try and convince you, you can't do it. You can't make it, like the bridge. When at first you were taking the steps and you had all this fear, and the bridge was narrow and it was creaking and it was like about to break, and it was scary. It was very scary for you at first, but then you decided to have faith, to trust. And with each step, things changed. You became the powerful force that shifted your own reality. And it started in your mind. It started with the way you see things, the way you have faith. And so this beautiful energy of, I wanted to say domination. It's like you have this journey of dominating your fear. And the energies, this could be a person around you, this could be, aspects of yourself. Please take how it resonates. But there's this, you take control. You have the power. You dominate the fear. You dominate the situation with this card and the king energy together. There's a domination here. You are in control. You are in charge. And you know this now. And there's no stopping you anymore now that you know this. And these energies around you can see that. So it's almost like if you're dealing with a person, like they end up backing away. That's what Spirit's showing me. What is something that Scorpio needs to release? 3 of Swords. Your pain. There's a heartache that still controls you in some way, whether you want to admit it or not. This pain is causing you to freeze up. Very often you find yourself moving, and then all of a sudden you feel like everything just kind of backtracks, and you're like, what? You take 3 steps forward and 2 back. And if this is this pain that you've been holding on to, whether you realize it or not, you have to go deep for this one. I'm hearing, Scorpio. This pain you've buried it deep. But when you release this pain, you free yourself in a very significant way. And this is what faith will do for you. You have faith in yourself. You have forgiveness for yourself or other people. And you shift your future here, your alignment here, by releasing this pain. Because the pain, if you hold on to this pain, this heartache, this loss, regret, doubts, fears, whatever this is for you, it will always come in. And like I said, it's like you feel like you take 3 steps forward, but then 2 steps back. And if you want to change that, this is how. Let's see. Let's use yet another deck. Let's see. Let's tap into this abundance here, this golden pearl. What is this for Scorpio? In the near future. The Emperor. This is the King energy. This is you structuring your life and setting your life up the way that you always wanted to. This is about you being completely and solely in charge. There used to be a puppet master or something. Spirit's showing me like a puppet master pulling the strings behind the scenes, and you have freed yourself from that. For someone specific, it's not going to resonate for all of you. Taking back your power. The kingdom is yours. The thoughts are yours. Somebody was being gaslit here. Somebody was being like controlled in a way through their emotions or thoughts. The King of Swords. You've got kings. Yes. Your thoughts, your mind is free. It's your own. You know now when you make decisions or when you think in a certain way or how you see the world, it's yours. Like I said, there was somebody like pulling your strings here and making you feel confused through being gaslit or shamed or guilted in some way. And this could be also coming from yourself. This could be your ego. This doesn't have to be a person. And so now you are just incomplete. Like this whole energy is a shift of complete You're completely in control. Your energy, this king energy, radiates this calm authority. Okay, you're no longer like confused or like scared anything like that. You are so powerfully in control, but you're very calm. You're very peaceful. You're centered in this the pure joy of having made this decision and gotten yourself across this bridge, even though you were scared, because you had faith in yourself. So continue to have faith in yourself, Scorpio. I have faith in you. Spirit has faith in you. And I know you can do this. So don't give up. Stay strong. And I hope that this reading provided you with some guidance that you needed at this time. Thank you so much. Please subscribe if you're new and this reading helped you. I love guiding you guys and tuning into spirit through and with you guys. Thank you so much. You make my dreams come true. I will see you guys next time, and have a beautiful rest of your day or night.